honor of Black History Month, we'd like to take a look at some multiracially black people who've had a big impact on black culture in America. Perhaps to some people's dismay, biracial black people have and have always had a big impact on the culture and future of the black community in the US. First, we're going to talk about Angela Davis, a biracial and queer college professor and civil rights activist who is often considered one of the most radical of all activists. Born in 1944 at a time when neither women nor people of color were afforded equal rights under the law, Angela Davis began her teaching career in 1969 at UCLA as the assistant professor of philosophy, often teaching about the philosophy and psychology of racism and feminism. Later that same year, Davis was removed from the philosophy teaching department for her affiliation with the Communist Party, activism for the Soledad Brothers, and the Black Panther Party. She was also placed on the FBI's top 10 most wanted list in 1970. During her 16-month incarceration, an international Free Angela Davis campaign was organized, leading to her full acquittal in 1972. It's no question Angela Davis had a huge impact on black activist culture in America, but not many people acknowledge her biracial and queer identities. Next, we're going to look at Tiger Woods, a black, Asian, Caucasian, and indigenous multiracial golf athlete who's inspired and continues to inspire other black athletes and young black children to take up the sport of golf. Despite golf being regarded as the rich or white man's sport, his spirit and perseverance has paved the way for many athletes, including many NFL and former NFL players, to participate in tournaments and even the Masters. Despite the media's willingness to refer to him solely as a black American, he has openly stated how this troubles him.
When he was growing up, it was a child's effort to define who he was. Pay attention to what he says. Can we get this straight? What do you call yourself? Do you call yourself African American? I know you are. Your father's half black, quarter Chinese, quarter American Indian, mother's half Thai, quarter Chinese, and quarter white. So you are. That's why you America's son.
Yeah.
You are America's son.
A little funny thing is, growing up, I came up with this name.
Finally, we travel to Hawaii, where the 44th President of the United States was raised. President Barack Obama, though often regarded as the first black president of the United States, is actually biracial. Born to a white American mother and a black Kenyan father in Hawaii, Obama grew up in his mother's house, influenced by both his biological Kenyan father and his Indonesian stepfather. President Obama briefly resided in Indonesia, where he attended elementary school and local public school. After having moved back to Hawaii to live with his grandparents, he later moved to New York to study at Columbia University. After graduating, he began his political career in Chicago, where he would later meet his wife Michelle and go on to inspire a future generation of black politicians by becoming not only the first black president, but also the first biracial president of the United States. By enacting many pro-black policies, President Obama oversaw a quick decline in African American unemployment rates, poverty rates, teen pregnancies, and an increase in African American life expectancy under the Affordable Care Act. The history of the black community is complex and cannot fully be explained in one short video. We hope this short presentation of 3 important biracial figures in the black community will stimulate a deeper passion for history and research. Happy Black History Month.